Hello and welcome to Factorio Truly Lazy Bastard. I'm a Cretio, and what's in this chest? What? Okay. Never mind. Yeah. What I will do in this episode is to try to make the yellow science, or at least making a module of it. I might be able to succeed. I might not. But let's find it out. I have no idea why we have this chest. What's that? Heavy oil barrels? What's this? Let's remove it. I'm sure that I put it there for some good reason. I just have no idea what that reason could be. Okay, so let's see. We want to get a module of the yellow science, and let me see. It will be approximately this big. So let's find a location as close as possible to these chests, but still a location that we can actually use for that is big enough. That's more important than being close to the chests, and I think this is a pretty okay area. We do need to remove a few things, like all of the stones. Actually, I don't like this belt. Let's fix it. All of that, and then we go with not that one. We go with some belts like that. Okay. But I think that we will use a lot of... this is a storage chest, yes. I think we will use a lot of items, and we will use them and remove them and use them and remove them over and over again. So I want to place some chests, some storage chest close by. So let's place a storage chest at that location. I don't see that being used for anything. Let's just wait for everything to be emptied out from this chest, and then I hope that is the chest that will be moved. Oh, do we have other stone somewhere? No. Yeah, so let's get that chest in place, and then we can start our actual construction. That will hopefully reduce the time the robots need to fly to and from the chest. And I hope that makes a good I hope that makes good sense. So the idea is that we want to create the yellow science packs. Let's see, we have them over here. And all of the other science packs we have built, and we have created it so that it's one science pack per second, depending on the assembly machine, but let's not worry too much about that. But the yellow, they require so many things, so that if we would create it that way, it would take 252 assembly machines. Instead, I will create it to create 0.2 per second, or 1 every 5 seconds, and create a module. And then we can, if we need to, place several of those modules. So when we have 5 modules, we can make the same amount of yellow science packs as we have the other ones. But the main thing, there we go. Everything is being removed from the chest. Yeah, with this science pack, we need batteries, we need copper cable, and we need, well, the processing unit and speed module. We actually need a lot of copper cable. Oh, and we get... Oh, yeah, since we were removing belts over here, and there were some coal, and I requested coal, it will be delivered to me. Fair enough. But that's not a stone. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the end of it. As I said, we have the yellow science pack. We need 2 assembly machines to create that. I think. Can the assembly machine 2 create those? Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're in trouble. No, we're not. We are about to make that automation. Okay. But the idea is that we have 2 assembly machines doing that. And I'm placing the assembly machine to have the output line over here, the input, we will see. We have 2 assembly machines for that. We need to make batteries. That's, I think, not an assembly machine, it's one of these. There we go. And then we need one of those for both of the assembly machines. Oh, I just realized that I will change it right away. Oh, maybe we should add some lights. This will be awfully dark if we don't. I'm just spamming a bit. And now let's hope that we can find the power poles for all of those lights. Can find out where we placed them. I know that some of the lights we have to remove while we are building, but let's pretend that everything is okay right now. Well, probably we need to remove most of them, to be honest. There, over here, and one over there. I think that's about it. Maybe we should place one more light over here, and another power pole. There we go. That should be it, I think. Okay, but the idea I had still stands. That we have output assembly machine and another output assembly machine. These are for the yellow science packs. And then we place the chemical plant to make batteries in the middle. That will allow us to do more stuff. Oh, iron and copper and sulfuric acid. Oh yes, we need sulfuric acid. I actually forgot about that. These are for the yellow science. Let's also get some copper cable production. Oh, we of course need to wait for that to be placed. Let's not worry about any power until we have kind of a final setup. Yeah, so this basically means we need copper for those. We need copper and iron for this one. And sulfuric acid. Oh yes. Copper cable. Oh, and by the way, we need 2 assembly machines of copper cable. So this is kind of perfect. And we have all of the inserters. Next thing we need, I think, is the stuff for the chemical plant, for the batteries. Copper and iron and sulfuric acid. Now the fun starts. What if we get some copper from below? And then we have some inserters like that. And then we need iron. Let's just mark it out like this. Of course we will have underground belts. That's a given. But right now let's just mark it out. This is iron, this is copper. Oh, we need to get rid of that. We need a splitter. Oh, this is no good. And this is the reason. Oh, that one. And these ones. But this is the reason we are doing this. To make sure that we get it in a good way. Okay, so copper, iron, and then we have inserters, but then we also need sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid we have to find another space for, and it so happens that on the other side of these belts we do have a bit of space. So let's place it over there, I guess. And then we have some pipes as well. Oh, and then we need chests. Let's not worry about which type of chest. And we need some inserters. This is emptying sulfuric acid barrel. So we are emptying it there. We are sending it over to this chemical plant. And that should be about it. Yeah, so we're finished. Yeah, right. We're not finished. This is just the start. But the idea I had with us being able to have like a belt over here is actually ruined. So let's look at another way of doing just this part of it. Since it's already ruined, let's make sure to get the best ruined way we can think of. Oh, let's wait with that. We need this one. The idea I had was that we could lead things into... Oh, actually the idea didn't work in any way. So ignore that, please. This is what I was building to start with. Yellow science pack, copper cable, and then we have the batteries, and we have belt like this, and we have some inserters. Oops, not that one. And some inserters there. I guess we have an inserter and a long-handed inserter. So this is a copper belt. And then we have another belt over here. That's the iron belt. And that basically covers, well, not all of it. We still need the assembly machine to empty barrels. Okay, so this should cover the same as this does. Maybe not in a nice looking way, but in a good enough way. Oh, actually we only need one iron plate and one copper plate, so we definitely don't need to worry. We could even have gotten them on the same belt over here or something like that. Okay, and this is emptying the stuff, filling them over there, and yeah, we have 2 IDs. And I'm gonna go and move this up. Oh yeah, I haven't put those chests in place for this one. I don't know where the right location is, below, above, to the right. We could even go to the left if we want to and move the assembly machine to the right. But what I want to do is move this part up just to separate the 2 parts a little bit. Let's move that over there. Let's get rid of this. And then we have this one, which we also want to move over here. I think they should go on the right side, left side, both of them. So yeah, let's do that. And wait, we have a lamp over here that we can't use. Okay, that we can at least fix. Lamp over there instead. That's great. Okay. So we have 2 ideas of how to end all of it, but that's just a little part of it. We need speed modules and we need blue circuits. So let's look at the next thing, and I think that's speed modules. Yeah. Okay. So speed modules, we need 3 assembly machines for that. Let's build this as a new building block without worrying about connecting it. We can do that later, but we need okay, let's have another look. For the speed modules, we need green circuits and red circuits. For the red circuits, we need green circuits and copper and plastic. And for the green, we need copper cable. Oh yeah, copper cable for the red as well, and copper. What I'm thinking is that we need 3 assembly machines with speed modules, and we need 6 assembly machines with red circuits. That's 2 red circuit assembly machines for 1 speed module assembly machine. So what if we make it that way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the red circuits. And then we go with... Oh, that's not. Let's actually move that one up. Then we go with the assembly machines for the speed modules. Red circuits. Like that. Is there anything we have to worry about the belts? Let's see. Per second. No, there isn't. These are the speed module assembly machines. Oh, we could have put inserters in there immediately. Yeah, this is the good thing with having this chest. That when we have things in the chest, we get it almost immediately. So this is the red circuits. But what about the green circuits that we need in the speed modules? I'm not even worrying about the green circuits that we need in the red circuit production. Not yet. But the green circuits for the speed modules, let's see. We need, oh. We need, oh, I was looking at the wrong row. We need half an assembly machine for that. And we need 0.75 assembly machines for the copper cable to do it. And we could relatively easy do it like this, I guess. Or like this. And then we can have a belt over here to carry the green circuits. Remember that we need, let's see, for these, oh, for one speed module, we need 5 circuits, 5 green circuits, and each of the speed modules takes 15 seconds, so we have no reason to hurry anything up. Oh, maybe we should add some more light down here. There we go. This one is green circuits, and this one is copper cable. And of course, an inserter in between. Oh, and then we need an inserter to get things out there and to get them into the speed module assembly machines. And then we need another piece of belt, and we can get rid of this belt. Something like that. We also need some iron for this. Oh, yeah, we need copper and we need iron. Let's worry about that in just a second. Because we need, let's see, for the red circuits, for these, we need green circuits. Actually, for the red circuits, we need copper cable, and we need 1 assembly machine of that in total. So I guess, oops. I guess another assembly machine over here, just to make it easy. Copper cable, copper cable. Yes, and then we need green circuits. For that we need another assembly machine, and then we need 2 assembly machines, or 1.5 assembly machine with copper cable. So if we have this is copper cable. If we have a belt over here, let's get rid of this power pole. Oh, I didn't have to remove the lights. Get rid of that power pole, move it over there. Oh, they are not storing things over here. That's bad. Oh well. It's their problem. Okay, so here we have the copper cable and we have all of the assembly machines. Great. Next thing we need is the green circuit. And the green circuit we can make by doing this. Green circuit and copper cables. And then we need a bunch of inserters. No, this is like that, yeah. The thing we don't have right now, let's get rid of that and let's get rid of that. The thing that we don't have right now is power and lights right over here. This, I think, should work. Let's double check. Speed module. We need 3 assembly machines. We have that. Red circuits. We need 6 assembly machines. Green circuit. For the red circuit, we need 1. Copper cable. For the green circuit, for the red circuit, we need 1.5. We have that. Copper cable for the red circuit, we have 1. We need 1. Green circuit for the speed modules, we need 1/2. And let's see, copper cable for the green circuits for the speed module, we need 0.75. So this should work. However, it's not the best. Well, and we are not getting anything out of it. So we basically need another belt over here somewhere. And then we need a long-handed inserter to get things out. We also need raw materials. But let's have a look. No raw materials. Oh, plastic. Yeah, I forgot about plastic. Okay, that's not a big deal. It just means we need to move this to have another line over here. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of those, and then we move everything 1 step, and we get rid of that inserter as well. We have another line with plastic. Oh, I guess we want to move all of the inserters as well in that case. And we do need, let's see, it's that button. We do need to feed green circuits out, like that. Okay, so let's get things into the red circuit production, like that. And not like that, but like, is this the right one? No. The other one that I thought was the wrong one was actually the right one. And like that. Oh. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of all of this. I want to switch them. Since we are feeding things out over here, we want this inserter to be further up. So let's do it like that, like that, like that. And then we have the long-handed inserters like this, and like this. And then we can get rid of that belt, and we can add some more belts over there. So this one that we proceeded on, that is raw materials, that's plastic. As is these two, they are raw materials. Oh, I should get rid of that piece of belt. This belt, which is the output, I don't know. I don't know if it will be up or down or whatever. It doesn't really matter right now. Let's have another look. No raw materials. Plastic, we have that. Iron, we don't have that. Oh. Oh. But this is solvable. I just saw that it will be kind of tricky to get iron to this assembly machine. But it is definitely solvable in more than one way. And then we have the copper cable where we need copper plates. Okay. So let's solve the iron problem first, I think. And let's get rid of those two. And then we get an inserter to feed out. Then we get an inserter to feed in. And we need to get iron into this assembly machine. And that should be it for iron, except that we need the belts. Not there, but over here. Oops. And we have iron on those two belts. That should cover all of the iron. And then we need copper. Actually, that one. This one we want, I think. Then we need copper. And the idea is that we get copper in over here and over here. And then we have a splitter over there, and we have, I want everything to be from this. Oh, actually, I want everything to be from the same location, or from the same side at least, since it's easier to work with. Something like that. And then we have copper, iron, plastic, and iron. And over here we have copper and iron. Great. So we have this kind of module. And that should work, I think. Yeah, it should work. How is it? Can we combine the copper on this and this into one? Let me have a quick check. The copper for red circuits. Copper cable for red circuit. No. We need this to be one. So that's not anything we can do. This is fair, I guess. Yes, so we have that. Now there's one more thing that we need to have. Let's see if we can fit it kind of over here. And that thing is the blue circuit. Oh. The blue circuit is worse. The blue circuit takes 20 electronic circuits. Oh, no. Okay. The blue circuit takes 20 green circuits, which means that each assembly machine of blue circuits needs one assembly machine of green circuits. It takes 7.2 assembly machines of red circuits, which means we need a few additional assembly machines. But let's start with worrying about the blue circuit and the green circuits, since we will need quite a few of those. So let's get some assembly machines in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is for making copper cable. And we make copper cable for the next set of assembly machines, which is like this. So this, all of this is copper cable. All of these are green circuits. And when we have down south, we had loads of turrets using yellow ammo, but we could handle those spiders. But where are they coming from? Let's see if we get more attacks. Okay. Green circuits, and then we need blue circuit production. Let's place that just beside the green circuit production, because we need the worth of one assembly machine of green circuits for every blue circuit. We can't do that because how, or can we? 1, 2. I'm thinking, how will we get the iron over here? But I think there's a way. I do think there's a way, and we have to adjust this a little bit, but not too much. Let's get rid of that and that. And then we plunk them in like that instead. Oh, let's actually get rid of this as well. And plunk it in like that. That way we do have space for belts. Something like this that could carry iron. Oh, these ones, of course, are the blue circuits. But maybe this is not a good idea. Oh, yeah, we do need red circuits, and we need sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid, I haven't even checked if we need more than one assembly machine getting that out of barrels, but let's hope not. But we can connect the sulfuric acid like this, and everything is still in a really nice setup. We have everything in order. All that we need now, and when I say all that we need a lot. We need advanced circuits, we need the red circuits, and we need a lot of that. Oh, let's mark all of these as green circuits. Yeah, all that we need right now, except getting the actual sulfuric acid in place, is red circuits. And the red circuits, we need 7.2 assembly machines. Over here, where we had the red circuits, we could feed them directly into the assembly machine. And we had stuff that we needed one assembly machine to feed onto a belt. That's great. But here we need more assembly machines. Let's get rid of the power poles and lights over there to get some more room. Yeah, we need more space. So what I'm thinking, what did we say? 7.2 assembly machines of that. What I'm thinking is that we need We need 2 belts, one for input, one for output, and then we need assembly machines. And we need assembly machines for the red circuits, so that's 8 assembly machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That is no good. But doing it like this, it all of a sudden becomes pretty good, I think. Except that we want to change the belt direction from going up to going down. And we can input red circuits like that, and we can output them from the red circuit assembly machines just like this. And that should work fine, because what this is 7.2 red circuits for 6 blue circuits. That means that we need a little bit more than 1 for each assembly machine, a little bit more than 1 red circuit for each blue circuit. So for the first we have 2, then we have 3 for this one. Maybe we should change the input of this one. We have 3 for this one. We have 5, 6, 7, and 7. We should change this one as well. Like that, and that one. So this should be feeding out to the belt, and we are consuming it, but we are feeding more and more the further down we go. So this should basically fill up the belt. Okay. But for the red circuit, we need copper cable. And for the circuit, we need 1.2 assembly machines worth of copper cable. Is this really what we want, though? Oh, they are attacking at the same spot again. Okay. We have a biter infestation. Let's go and handle that. Do we have... No, we don't have any... what do you call it? Roboports close by. So let's get those in place, and let's get some power poles. I think that one connects. Yeah, it does. Okay, and while the robots are getting there, let's go down there ourselves. And yeah, they are grabbing things and placing things. Great. Good robots. Let's have a look. Have we seen anything yet? No. Let's step outside of our comfort zone. Or, if you so want, outside of our base. Yeah. 1 big worm, 2 big worms, bunch of spawners. We need more roboports. This one should have power immediately, but it's not close enough to actually give us the possibility to attack. So 1 roboport over here, that should give us all that we need, and a power pole, and then we need to get some defense in place. Let's go for 2 of those. And let's hope that I haven't miscalculated or done any errors, because that wouldn't be good. But this base should be basically dead. The only problem is if the big biters start to attack when we have the roboport and the power pole before we have any real defense. Could even add turret. Add turrets like that. Yeah, there we go. That way this power pole will handle a couple of turrets itself, and we don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, maybe I should have put on the defense before the roboport, but it's too late now. Oh, we do get the power poles before we get the... and some defense. But we get the defense in the wrong... Okay. Everything's good. The Bitus is in the right location, and yeah. We should just go for the attack, I think. Let's wait until we have all of these. There we go. Let's actually have a look. Yeah, we are sending out a bunch of construction robots. Oh, they are attacking. We also, oh, since they are attacking, let's go and see if we can attack manually. Could get one spawner down. And we can hopefully get some more damage dealt. Oh, yeah, there are big biters. Let's not try to fight those manually. But with this, I think we should be able to get a decent amount of everything. But yeah, we don't have as many robots as we want, so let's fix that eventually. But let's do this attack first. And here we are. Hopefully it's both power poles and turrets. Apparently it isn't. Well, now it is. Yes. So we are basically... we have conquered the biters once again. Not too hard, to be honest. But we did manage it, yes. There we go. Now let's get the turrets removed. And the last one. Great. And then we can remove this. And then the roboport. I just wanted to make sure the roboport was actually empty before we removed it. And it's quite obvious that it is. Okay, the automation research is really slow. I don't know if we are getting anywhere with it. But yeah, let's not worry about it. Why aren't they grabbing this roboport? Here they come, I think. Why is it 2 robots? I don't know why it's 2 robots and not 1. Maybe the roboport contained something that needed to be handled? I simply don't know. Yeah, but let's have a look. We have 93 construction robots and 21 logistic robots. Let's request the rest of the robots. Construction robots, 7. And logistic robots, what did we say, 21? That's 29 that we need. Yeah, exactly. And please pick that roboport up. There we go. All we should do now is to let the robots, those robots, get a little bit closer. There we go. And now we can pick up that roboport and ditch everything. Just go back and continue to build. Thank you, robots. Oh, I think I went outside of the area, which I did. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we have made one mistake in this. And that is having the, well, actually 2 mistakes. The major, oh, let's stand within the robot range. The major one is having the red circuits on the other side of this belt. I think we don't want that. I think we want the red circuits to be somewhere else. So let's actually make a blueprint of it. Then we don't have to redo everything. Although it's not a lot to redo, but still. And there is another problem we have actually done. Another issue we have created. Oh, there are even fewer logistic robots now. Oops. Let's get rid of all of the requests for robots. Let's dump all of the robots we have into the system. And that means we need 4 more logistic robots. Logistic robots. This is what we wanted to do. 4 of them. And we will get them. Yeah, the other problem we did was the orientation of this. So let's get another blueprint that we don't need. This one. And this one. Blueprint this area. Create the blueprint. And get rid of everything in it. In the area. Okay. Do we have the robots needed now? We have 46 robots. Let's not request anymore. And then let's dump the robots we have. So we have 50 logistic robots and 100 construction robots. Great. That's exactly what we want. Yeah, so the idea is that we place this facing this way instead. Having the production of everything to the left. I think. Yeah, let's do that. And we have to continue to play around with it. But then we need... Oh. Wait, this is no good. The idea is to combine this and this. And I think we have kind of an issue. Not actually doing it, but with how we are doing it. So let's get blueprint of this, not that, yeah. Create that blueprint, and then we do, get rid of this. Oops, that's not what we wanted, but, well, getting rid of it was what we wanted. That's not a problem, but we put things a little bit too close to each other. And that's not what we wanted. So if we, if we place that over here, and we place this one over here, we might have to change the height of them, and we get rid of all of this, including that. If we do that, we have most of the things needed. Let's have a look. The blue circuits, they need red circuits, and they have everything else that we need. I'm thinking about how to combine this with this as well. That's why I can't decide if what we have is good or not. Yeah, the robots have a lot to do at the moment. No robots have a good time at the moment. And what we need. Why do we have insert over there? We don't want that. What we need is the red circuits. And yes, this is not the best positioning of it. Actually, the red circuits, let's have a look. We need 2 green circuits to provide it, and for that we need 2 copper cables, and then we need 2 copper cables for the red circuit. So it's not too hard to do all of that. I'm thinking about how to place these in the best possible way. And let's get rid of the inserters, because we want normal inserters, not long-handed version of them. If we do it like this. Oh, I know how to do it. The problem is, if we do it like this, it becomes so long. We want to basically do it the other way. So let's do that. Let's not hesitate. Let's just do it the other way. We can go with, if we have a belt over here, and we have a belt over here, we can use both the right and left side of the build. We don't need to use the right side only. This is the input. Could go like that. This needs to go down. This needs to go down. And these ones need to go down as well. Yes, and then the input for these ones also need to go down somehow. I haven't solved how to do that, but I know it won't be a problem. Okay, but then we have the red circuits that we have these 2 belts for. And that means that we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can have 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. Let's get rid of this. And actually of this iron belt as well. Oh, we should have kept that one. Let's get the iron from the right side instead. We do have this iron belt, and that's more than enough to support 2 assembly machines. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. By doing it like this, we actually have a lot of red circuits. At least a lot of red circuit production. There we go. And for these red circuits we need one belt of input. Yeah. Yes. And that belt of input is over here. On that input we need 2 belts of input. Okay. We need 2 belts of input. Not that one. Let's actually make the inserters immediately. Just to mark out where we want stuff. And this is the plastic. This is everything else. Just like before. So we need that, and we need a splitter, and this is the plastic line. We still have these 2 lines like that, and this one goes out to this line. So, okay. Exactly how it works. Maybe it goes over here. I don't know. That's for us to solve. But now we need 6 more assembly machines. Oh. 6 more assembly machines that feeds onto this belt. And how do we do that? How much space do we actually have in between these belts? Not enough to make 2 assembly machines. Is that something we can solve? Yes. Is that something we want to solve? I don't know. How much space do we have upwards? Yeah, this... I mean, we could do it like copper cable. No. Could do it like copper cable. Green circuit. I guess we could do copper cable, green circuit, and copper cable. And then have 2 of those sets. And find some way to get copper into this. And that would work, but I think we can make it more condensed than that. Because what I don't like with this design, what I actually don't like one single bit, is that we have a big area up here that we aren't using. And also that we have areas in between that we aren't using, but that's not as bad. It's not nearly as bad. And then, of course, we have this or this that really doesn't fit into this design. The idea, by the way, is that we get the output on this belt. and that have to fit with this later on. So we could either condense one of the sides, which we could do, I think, a little bit. We could move this side down a little bit. No, we can't. We can move... Actually, no, we can't do that at all. Can't move it down. Can move this one. No, not even that one. Well, we can move it up and do something with the belts if we need to. But we can't condense the right side. We can condense over here we have space, but not in this general area. Oh, now I was thinking, unless we move this to the right side over here, which we could do. But then we get input and output over here, and then we are expanding that way instead. No, thank you. But what I'm thinking, we have everything in the bottom over here. What if we moved all of these productions up and then have the belts feed downwards instead? Will that help us? And I actually think it will. Although I'm not 100% sure it will, but it should. Oh, by the way, why haven't I placed any inserters over here? Or over here? Oh well, there are inserters now. These for the... oh yes, we don't even have copper input for this, but that's easy. A belt here. And we have to check if we need more than one belt. Let's check. We need one copper plate gives 2 copper cables. No, we need 0.7 belts, a little less than that. So 1 belt over here, but that have to be a belt of its own actually. Yeah. And these ones... we need to connect this. I haven't put the inserters in because I don't know how they will fit. But let's put the belt in for the for the copper over here. And the inserters. Just because I don't know what to do at this moment, so let's do that. It might look like I'm doing something important when I have no clue of what I'm actually doing. We could... no, we can't move this downwards. We can actually move these downwards. We can also move these upwards. And if we do that, then we will use more space above. No, let's not do that. Let's cut it over here, I think. Oh, I can hardly see anything. That means that you guys have an even harder time to see what's happening. Okay, I think what I will do right now is to take this whole design and store it. Over there. Now we know that whatever we do, we still have this design. It's not the best design, but it's a design that kind of works. Now let's try to figure out what happens. Can we move these around? Let's get rid of those. And we want one blueprint with this. This, except that one. And then we want one blueprint with the rest of the stuff, basically. And I actually think that this blueprint we want to just have as a reference somewhere. And then we want to get rid of this whole area, including that belt, and this belt, and that belt. Oh. That we want to save, this one we want over here, but this one is the important one. This one is the one that we want as far down as possible. What is this belt? That have to be... Oh, that's the plastic bars. Okay. That we want. Great. So that's great. This one we have to continue all the way down here. Something like that. Let's not worry about the exact details. And then we basically want to build this on top instead. The reason for doing that is that we will have a gap over here, down instead. And there I hope that we can get enough room to actually build what we need for the red circuits over here. And then we have to look at this, how to fit that in. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. I actually think we are going about this the wrong way. Oh, this blueprint we don't need. Let's grab... Which one is bigger? I think they are about the same size. That build and this build. But I like this one a little bit better. So let's use this one. Create a blueprint. Like that, right now. Again, this might change. Oh wait, why are we doing it like that? That could go further down. That can go like this, and we can all use inserters like that. Get rid of that inserter. That means that we are minimizing the blueprint, or not the blueprint. We are minimizing a bit in the space taken. This is, let me think. Yeah. Iron and copper. And our blueprint went away. Yeah, that blueprint is good to use. Let's make a blueprint of this part of the area now. Get rid of all of this. Oops, not that one. All of this again. Yeah, the robots really have to work today. And we have is this correct? Thing is, if we plunk it down over here, isn't that in line with this? Yes, it is. So if we plunk it down like that, we have everything in line. And we need we get the input over there. We get the output over there. And there we have our final line out. This shouldn't go further than that. And yes, we have to, I think we have to change these inserters and whatever. That's not a big deal. Oh, these are copper cable. This is iron. This is plastic. But if this is plastic, then maybe we should... Oh, we do have some problem with fitting it all. This is plastic. We do need another line over here where we have this. Oh, not all of it. Oh, this is interesting. For these, we need, oh no, we need the green circuits, which means 2 assembly machines. But isn't that possible? Not as it is right now. However, how quick is this? 6 seconds. That means we don't need the fast small inserters. We can go with long-handed inserters between these assembly machines. Do we need anything else to go over there? No, that's all. How much space do we have? We have exactly the space we need over here. Okay. Now we're in the state where we are actually starting to optimize, I think. So let's create a blueprint of that. Let's get it removed. Let's get those inserters removed as well. Then we plunk those down. One. Oh, why didn't that work? Because I forgot to remove this one. Okay, fair enough. Get all of those in place. Let's see, let's fix this immediately. We do need one inserter, we need that, one belt, not inserter, and we have plastic like that. Okay, so nothing have changed in what we get in. The only thing that have changed really is that we have moved all of these assembly machines one step to the right. And we need to get some red circuits into these assembly machines. And that's good. Okay. Now, why did I do that? Well, we need another belt of things. Yeah. Coming down here. This belt will contain the green circuits. The red circuits we have from here, but we need the green circuits. Let me just check that we have this set up correctly. Yes. The idea is that we are lacking space. So let's use space here and here. And then we have a belt over here that carries the copper cable, and it's fed out onto this belt, and these assembly machines can use it, and of course put the speed modules onto this belt. But we also need some iron for this one. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get the inserter over there instead to get a little bit more space. And we have an iron belt over here. Let's mark that as green circuits. Let's mark that as copper cable. Feeding out, getting it over here. But we need iron. And we don't have anything really over here that we need. So let's do it like that. And let's replace those with underground belts, like that. And then we need a normal belt. Over here. Again, we don't know exactly how this will look, but it's something like this. So we have iron coming in here for that. We have copper cable, and we are feeding it out over here. We also need some copper for this one. The copper for that one we should be able to get from here. But I don't know where we get it. Oops. Unless... Yeah, I don't know where we get the copper from. And these inserters will reach over that belt, so we don't have to worry about the inserters. Copper, copper, copper. Where do we get the copper? But this makes it pretty compact. We have sorted this part of it. We do need one assembly machine to make the copper cable, and we need this setup to make the green circuits. And those should be on a belt right over here. What can we do? So what we need is this. Oh. We need this, we need these three, and then we need 6 assembly machines for this, 4 to make green circuits, and 2 to make these ones. And it might even be that we actually want to have it to change where we have stuff. So we might not want plastic over here. How many do we need of everything? Okay, 2 plastic and 2 green circuits. But actually, all of this, it's just a small amount of stuff. It's 8 items for 6 seconds. I don't think we need to worry about where we are placing our items. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, this is not good. It's a first try. Well, it might be good. This might actually be it. The idea is that we are creating copper cable, we are creating the green circuit, and all the rest is copper cable. Why don't we have another assembly machine? Oh, talking about removing stuff. Do we want to remove this robot part? No, we got everything removed already. That's fine. Okay, and then we have belts like this, and we can feed out. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can feed out onto these belts. I mean, there is another way of doing this whole thing, and it's not using belts at all, using robots. That's not as fun. But the idea is... Oh, let's do it like this. Let's get a blueprint of these. Get rid of all of them. Yeah, I removed some belts as well. That's fine. Let's move them over 1 step to the left and 1 step up. Let's remove these belts as well. I wasn't planning on moving them to the left, but it was a good idea nonetheless, so let's keep it. Okay. So what is the result of this? If we put some inserters in place, we get everything onto belts, but we are having two very strange oh. Let's get rid of these and get them over there instead. Let's put another belt over there. This is iron belt coming in, feeding into these two. Good. And we have copper over here. Let's do another copper belt over here. We get stuff into these assembly machines. Okay. So this is a copper belt. We get everything in. This is iron. We get it in. We get it out. But how do we get this to actually work? And I'm talking about the output. The input kind of works. But the output we have 3 items we need on those 2 belts. One we get over there, one over here, and one over here. I know. Let's get rid of some stuff again. Let's hope this works. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure at this point. If we get the... Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way over there. If we get that assembly machine over here, then we can get... Oh, not those, but that one. Then we can feed into it from over there. We can feed out. Somewhere, either over here and we can have a squiggly line, or we can feed out onto this belt, whatever is best. And I think a squiggly line is just fine. So let's do it like that. Squiggly line out. And let's get rid of that. Okay. Why do we have a gap in here? Do we need some input over here? We need the iron over here. That's fine. Actually, we might be able to grab this iron and somehow get it 2, 3, 4. Somehow get it all the way up there. Let's not worry about that right now. Here, why do we... I think we just did it since we have this output. So let's get all of this into a blueprint. Let's save that blueprint in our main hand, or main, yeah, in our hotbar. That's what we call it. That's what everyone else is calling it, so. Something like that. The idea being if we have this pointing upwards and then we have another one pointing downwards like this, then we have the splitter and we have a belt like that. Let's for the moment remove that. So the copper cable we get onto this squiggly line, it goes on the bottom side. The plastic we have on this line goes on the top side, and we can support the whole row with that. Okay, goody. Now we need to fix... Yeah. Okay. Now we need to fix the green circuits. And we don't have space enough to do that. So let's change how that is built as well. Change it like this, I think. Oh, we should go with a bigger gap. Let's just make sure that we have enough space. Yeah, we can have that in place, so we can have an underground belt. Because what I want to do is to feed things out over here. That allows us to have a belt going up, then have a splitter, then have a belt going left and right. Okay, but then we need to get iron into this without going below this line, except for the actual input. What we should do is have iron over there, iron over there. If we put a splitter... Oh, okay. Okay, let's get rid of those. And let's hope that we can actually output over there. Yes, this works. This works. That means we can have the splitter over there. We connect the iron over here. We connect it like that. And like that. And like that. And then we have inserters like this. Okay. We are almost finished. And then of course we have all of the problems we have created where something is forgotten. Let's get rid of these because we need to change place for all of the inserters. These ones have to be in these positions and the long-handed ones further into the middle. Oh, except that we need that one to be long-handed. We can have long-handed over here. And let's have a normal one over there. This is not what I think looks nice, but it should be working. Oh yeah. So we have all of this. Now what are we missing? Well, we're missing that and these 3 assembly machines. How much do we need for this? We still don't need a lot of stuff. So we shouldn't worry too much about what we put on what belt. That might mean that we want the plastic belt to be the left one. That's fine. But we do need iron, and we need it all the way up here. We do need copper cable. We do need 1 copper cable, and then we need, well, 1 only copper cable, and then we need the other stuff as well. We do have copper over here, although we don't know how we get it over there. And we do have iron over there that we thought we might be able to get in here, but I don't think that anymore. Let's not even try it. I think. No, we need another splitter, and there's simply no room. We can't do anything with this underground pipe, so no, I don't think there's any room. We need iron over here, 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 for that one, for this one, and for that one that we haven't placed yet. Now, how does it look? What can we actually move? Can we move these ones down by 1? And I would say that yes, we can. Because if we do that, then we have room for an assembly machine over here. Okay, so we can do that. Is it a good idea to do that? That's the next question. What's on this belt? Oh, that's red circuits. Is it a good idea to have an assembly machine over here? The answer to that is most definitely maybe. What about moving that up? Yes, we could move that up by 1, but not by more. That allows us to put an assembly machine over here as well. So we do have space for moving that down, moving this up. Yes, we can do that with inserters and everything. Yes. So 2 assembly machines plus 1 over here. That's 3 assembly machines. But we need 4. I'm actually gonna say, let's place the rest of the assembly machines to the right. And let's get rid of that piece of belt. I just realized we can move this belt one step to the left. But I don't think we're gonna do that. easy way of doing this would be to make something similar to that, which would then be oh, maybe I should not be in the way. It would be like that to get the green circuit. I think that would be... No, it wouldn't actually. It would be like that to get the green circuit, and then like that to get the copper cable. So this is copper cable, this is green circuit, this is copper cable, and this is copper cable. This copper cable feeds into the green circuit. Let's see, like that. This copper cable feeds into the green circuit on the side like that. The green circuit feeds out onto a belt that we have over here. And this copper cable feeds onto the same belt. But not as it is right now, because if we do that, we will have the items on the same side. Oh, but that's easy. Like that. Then it will be on the down side and the other side over here. Oh, but we can actually do better than that. We can do it like that, and we can get the assembly machine over there and get it fed out over there instead. No, this is wrong. That's still on the wrong side of the belt with this setup. Damn it. We can do it like this. Feed it out there, feed it to the belt, and feed that down. And then we have that one. We have an underground belt. And we have the normal belt over here. The thing that we have is that this is a bit thicker, but although I don't like it, I think we have to accept it. I don't think there's a lot we can do about it. Oh. We need copper over here as well. Let's feed that into the assembly machine. And just an underground belt. We need copper for that one, and we need iron for this one. So this is copper. Oh, let's mark that. Plastic, copper, iron, iron, and copper. Yes. And we are not using a ton of iron anywhere. Could possibly even go from above, getting the iron from above somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we can't do that. Or can we? Let's have a look. If we get iron that way, then we can go over there, but we actually need it to be 2 more steps. Unless we bring these assembly machines to the left. And we can definitely do that. Do that, we don't want that, otherwise everything is fine. Do this, yes, we want to get rid of that, and we want that inserter to stay. There we go, and we want to get rid of that. Oh, and we want another belt over there. That way we can get the iron belt over here. Like that, and yeah, can get rid of all of this and all of this. And we just need, oh, one split, or not like that, but like that, and then we need some normal belts, like that. We also need some underground belts over here. To bring the iron down. Now, we still don't have any iron over here, so we need to fix that as well. But I'm thinking this line, we can move this, oh, we can move this down by 1. That would allow us to get an iron line in that we can then split up and handle the distribution of most of the iron, I think. So let's get this moved. Actually, let's get those removed as well. And then we get that down, we get one inserter out, another one in. We need an underground belt over here. No, no, that's fine. Is it really? Is it really fine? No, it's not, because this is in the middle of that assembly machine. Can we move this assembly machine up? Can we move that up? No, definitely not. This is the one emptying it. We can't do that. Can we put other belts over here? No. Well, we can make an underground belt like that and have that go further down. But what about this belt? This is copper. Oh, maybe we should have an insert over there. We can't do it with that machine, but we can do it. We just have to move this assembly machine as well. Remove that, remove that. And then we move this down by 1. We do need inserters. like that. And then we need another assembly machine over there. We need, yeah, it just got tighter to fix the belt. We need to get rid of that. We need some inserters. Like that. And we need a belt over there. This way we have speed modules and we have copper cable over here. So we get the copper from below, we make it, we pull it all the way up. We can have an underground belt over here. Like that. We can have another underground belt over here. Oh yeah, this one should be an underground belt. We can have another one over here, and then we can handle everything over here, I guess. Oh, over here. We could also, we could do it like this. Stop that. Make a splitter over there. To have some iron going onto this belt, together with the copper cable. And we are feeding everything into the assembly machine over there. Oh, we probably need another inserter though. Like that. And we have everything getting in. We don't need this setup, which we will remove. That button. There we go. We should have everything in place for that one. And we could probably remove that one and move it up by one. Something like that. Okay, so now we need to fix the iron. And my idea to get it down here, to get it over here and over here. My idea is that we have an underground belt like this. That allows us to have a splitter over there, which allows to feed it like that. And then we have belts like that. Oh, by the way, let's get rid of those belts, and those belts, because they are in the wrong direction. What we could do more is to get an underground belt over here and another one over here. This is easy. This isn't. Okay, it's not that hard, to be honest. Oh wait, this is not what we want to do over here. This, we just put a splitter, we have it like that, and we put some inserters over there, over here, and over there. This one, of course, we put an inserter in the middle. And over here we need 3 outputs. One to go down, one to go up, and one to go to these two. So we need a belt probably over there. And then we need splitters. Oh! I just realized something. By having it this way, we can't in an easy way. Well, we can. Let's do two splitters like that. This splitter will get things up and down. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Like that. This splitter will get things into this splitter, and it will actually get things underground to this area where we will feed iron into these two assembly machines. Yes, that should work out. Okay. We need iron over here as well. We have iron. Yeah, we have everything except the iron over here, I think. There is, however, one small issue. And that is that we're using two belts where we probably could use only one. Let's see if that's possible. Get rid of that belt. That's the iron belt. Let's instead place... Well, yeah, I said we could only use one. I mean in width. We don't need this extra width. We could go with it over here instead. And then we need to get rid of that and that. Because what we could do in this case was to have, we don't need any copper for this, so get the copper underground, continue over here. Instead we go with, well, we need to go underground over there, but then we could go with, oh, let's get rid of that, because we need to go to the left with it, and then we can go up with the iron. But then we need more iron. And we have another belt over here. And actually over here we need two belts to be underground. That shouldn't be a problem. But for some reason I have a problem figuring out how to solve it. If we go out with that, yeah, we can't go underground, and then no, we can't really solve it the way I want to. This needs to go up here somewhere. Wait, why does this belt have to go over here? Let's get rid of that. We need to get copper down over here. We have the iron, but can't we just... Is it important which side? Yes and no. Thing is that if we do it like this, we get a belt that we can put over there. We have an underground belt like that. Nah, we don't. We actually don't. We have an underground belt the other way. We have an underground belt there. We have a normal belt going like... Oh. Going like this. Yes. Oh, and then we can just get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that. That means that the output of this goes over here. It always on one side of this belt. The output of this goes to the other side of this belt. Way easier way of doing it. Okay. So the iron comes in, goes around, go below, go up here. And we have a splitter. We do have an underground belt over there. And we have iron going into the system, into all of this. Something like that. We have to fix this small area. But we also have to look at the inserters over here. And I think we have to change them. Since we have a long-handed inserter here, and I don't like that idea, we have to change the inserters. And this should work out. That also means that we can get rid of that belt. And it means that we can go up over here, we can go like that, and we get rid of all of that. Something like that. I mean, if we really, really wanted, we could probably make this a little bit smaller. But I think it's small enough, to be honest. I think that this is just fine. But let's have a look. We have copper input. Oh. Let's have a quick look first, I guess. To make sure that we don't find any stupid, obvious mistakes. Well, we have copper input. I didn't find anything with a quick look. Copper input, it goes up here, handles all of these. But the problem is that we have no copper for this belt. And we do have the copper over here. Maybe we should turn that around and go back instead. Now, actually, let's accept that we get a splitter down here. We actually have an... Why do we have an assembly machine down here? Do we need that? I guess we could move the assembly machines up by one. without really changing anything. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Assembly machines, like that. Get those. Get rid of those. And then we move them up by 1. There are a few things we have to change, but it's not much. We have to change those belts, and we have to change this underground belt. Oh, no, this doesn't work because that will... Oh yes, this does work. Change that downwards and change the underground belt to go 2 spaces underground. And we need this one to be like that. Actually, let's not. Let's get rid of that instead and place it over there. Then we have everything from this line and up except this splitter. And that means we can't have that splitter over there. What if we place the splitter over here? We could get one line of copper going here. We could find a way to get it down, and go with the underground pipe, like underground belt over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go up. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a mistake. Go up here. Go down again. Have the inserter. Go up. Have a splitter. And then we have to go back. Nope. That splitter is ruining everything. Not that we can't have it there. I just don't like the idea of having it there. Why am I doing everything in a hard to do way? We can do it like that. We can have the splitter there. We can go with belts like this, like that. And then we can have the inserter over there. Okay, done. Okay, so we get copper over here. It goes to, let's stand kind of in the middle. It goes to all of these inserters. It goes over here. It goes underground. And there's nothing that we need that uses the copper over there. And it's used over here, it goes around and used over there. Okay. The output from this assembly machine goes into this, which then goes over here. The output from this go over here, which goes into the same location. These go here, which can be grabbed all the way for all of the red circuits. Okay. Input from this goes onto this belt. Input here goes onto this belt. That goes up to one side of this belt. And it can be grabbed for everything. Plastic over here goes to the other side of this belt. It can be grabbed for everything. Great. The output of these goes onto this belt, which goes up here and can be grabbed by all of the blue circuit production. Good. We don't have any output for the blue circuit production. Maybe we should add that. Let's get rid of that, and let's always have the output. Let's have the input at the top and the output at the bottom. Good. Everything is taken care of. We have the input there, we have that, this one. Oh, we should change the input and output for these. Input, output, and like that. Okay, so we have fixed that. The red circuits, the blue circuits. Input of the red circuits, output of the blue circuits, and the input for the green or for the yellow science pack, and the output of the science pack, and it just goes up. Input over there, input over there. Yeah, this is actually the way we want it. Yes, it is. Oh, let's get rid of that. Oh, we need copper over there. Okay, let's do it like this. Just mark that there's something wrong over there. Something wrong. Okay. Let's look at these. They feed into the green circuit production. And the green circuit production feeds into the blue circuit production. Okay. For the green circuit production, we also need ion. Feeding in, we get it from over there. Feeding in, we get it from over here. That we get from this one, that we get from that one, that we get from the other side. Let's worry about the other side later on. This one we get from over here, that we get from over there, feeding into those. This is feeding down, getting that, feeding up. This is feeding in, feeding down to this one, which is feeding to get those. Yeah, we could change that, but let's not worry about it. Okay, ion over here is fed from over here, which it gets from this area. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Let's wait with this area until it gets daytime. And in the meantime, I will have a look at this and see if we can do anything different. Because what I just discovered was that we have ion coming over here, up here. But we need copper as well coming into this. And if we have a belt outside with copper, they have to cross somehow. Can we change this so that we have the copper in here and the iron out here? Would that work? If we have copper, then we need to go out. That's fine. For the iron, we just go. Or for this one that requires iron, we just go below. We still have the iron. Then we go out. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do it. Need to get rid of those, that one, this one, this one, this one, that, oh, that, and that, and that, and that, and that one, and that one, this one, something like that. Let's try to get it fixed. Copper. Let's go underground. We need copper for this one, so let's do it. We need copper for this one, so let's do it like that, and we can get rid of that. Okay, so that's the copper through this area and over here. Let's actually connect that one as well. Let's not worry up here. We solve that in just a minute. Actually, we solve it now. Get rid of those and get that one in place. And the copper is solved. But we need some iron as well. We have iron over here. We do need an underground pipe. Well, underground belt. I mean. We have iron over here. Whoops. And we have iron all the way over here. Now we need to get iron over here, and we need it to continue as well. So one way of doing it is to do basically what we did before. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need to cut the copper line. That's necessary. Yeah, let's do it like we did it before. Get rid of that. Make a splitter. To have that go like that. And then we get that and the iron should go over here, and it can be grabbed by the long-handed insert. Okay. Let's follow this. Copper, grabbed, underground, not to be used, grabbed, and grabbed. Wait, what? Is this? Oh, that's using copper as well as iron. Okay. Then we have the iron, underground. Oops. This should be a normal inserter. Grabbed, underground. It goes over to the left, to the middle, and we are handling all the iron over there, and then goes underground, and we go over here and grab it. Okay, great. So let's go from down here. We have the plastic. It goes underground, go up, underground, over here, and then we start grabbing it. And we grab it all the way. Great. What more do we need for this? we need copper cable and electronic circuits. The electronic circuits are made from copper, there we go, from iron, there we go, and we feed it out. Onto this, all of the assembly machines can grab it. But we need more copper, so we feed it from above into here. Yep, everything seems to be okay. Let's look at the speed, but apart from that, everything seems okay. And we also need copper directly, so feed that out, get it onto the same belt. Great. What is this belt? Oh, that's the... that's true. That's the plastic belt. So the output from these two are fed into this speed module machine. The output from these two to this speed module machine. And the output from these two into this speed module machine. I see a problem. This one. Okay. Oh. I actually do see a problem. Oh, but this can be solved. We need copper to come into this one. Otherwise, we can't make the speed modules. So we need copper over here. I know how to do it. We'll do it in just a minute. In the meantime, copper. What do we need more? Well, we need the red circuits, which we have, and we need the green circuits, which we don't have. So getting green circuits, let's have a look. Speed modules. We need green circuits for the speed modules. Yeah, we need one each of those assembly machines. So what happens is that this one we have soon enough. We have copper. This one takes it, makes copper cable, feed it out over here, feed it over to here, which is grabbed by this assembly machine, making the green circuit, which is fed out onto the belt, and we are grabbing it in all of our green circuits, or all of our speed module production. We also on this belt need iron, and we get it from over here. It's being put on the other side of the belt. Okay, so all we need is to get copper onto this belt. Let's get rid of those. And let's get some underground belts and some other belts in place. Let's get rid of that. And then we need underground belts. One over here, one below those. And I need to cover this area as well, otherwise these things would be put onto the belt. And we need a split over here. So that should get us all the copper we need. Yes. And the last thing we have to check is the battery and the copper cable. The battery, I think we have checked iron and copper. That's fine. These ones we get copper, and over there we do the same over here. However, we can do better with this one. Well, first of all, we want the right chest feeding in and feeding out. And we want them below, because this potentially uses more space than we need. Okay, and these chests were markings for the copper, so let's remove those. these chests we don't need anymore. Let's remove those. And I think we have everything running. We get yellow beakers out here, and we get, maybe we want to mark that. Let's request some copper plates, 2 of them. Let's request iron plates, 1. Let's put some chests in. Oh, let's actually remove a few things. Let's remove that. Let's remove this. No, that's not a good idea. Let's add a power pole over there, I guess. Let's remove those just to mark the input we have. I don't think we need any more gun turrets. Let's get rid of that and let's request 1 plastic bar. We do need chests for the input, just to mark what we want where. And the output, it's quite obvious. We don't need to mark that. Okay, the chests are in place. And we actually removed this storage chest as well as part of this. What we want... Oh, we have gotten all of the stuff. This one is copper. This one is plastic. Then we have copper and we have iron. So 4 ingredients into this monstrosity. Let's remove the things we built that we don't want to keep and don't want to use. And let's count how many assembly machines we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Zoom in a bit. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, we're counting that. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. And we expected 55. Something is wrong. Let's wait until it's daytime and then check everything once more, because we have way more assembly machines than we expect. But I did calculate it manually, so maybe I miscalculated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 19, 20, 21, 23, 25, 31, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Recalculating, I get it to 65. And how many did we have? 9, 15, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm still one off. Let's see. 2 assembly machines with yellow signs. 1, 2. Oh, it's this one. I forgot to calculate the one that will empty the barrels. That's the one. So we have the right amount of machines. Great. There are a few things left to do in this build. And it is to add power, and it is to add lamps. And then of course get a proper blueprint and place it in a proper location. Let's have a quick look. Proper location would be like over here and whatever. Over here, I guess, if there's room enough. But that I will not do in this episode. I think that we have done more than enough right now. And I'm kind of tired. What we want to do, however, is to get... Oh, it's not the engines. We do want some more research, but what are we missing? We're missing red circuits because of plastic. We want to check, why don't we have any plastic? Oh. We don't have too much in any of these pipes, but I found the problem. I found a problem. The train is waiting to leave the station. And why is it waiting? Let's actually fill it up. It's waiting because the other train doesn't have enough fuel. And I want to jump into that train. And give it fuel. And then there is one thing I want to do at the other end. Well, there's two things I want to do at the other end. First of all, we don't want to request any more repair packs. We do have this storage chest. Oh, please go to manual mode. I don't want the train to leave me. Should get another train here pretty soon. Yeah, there it comes. What I want to do is unload this wagon. Unfortunately, that means that we need to actually have an inserter in this. Okay. Let's request one inserter, I guess. And go to automatic. And we'll be leaving. I need that one inserter. Oh, while waiting for that, let's get... Where is our roboports? Roboport, please. Oh, there's some distance. Okay, let's go to the train. Let's go to the right. That's closest. The closest roboport we have to a train. Oh. Damn it. I should have unloaded the repair packs, but never mind. You please go to manual. I want that one inserter, please. One objects are missing the material. Oh yes, of course. Oh, and here it comes. Thank you. And automatic, please go to oil 1. Let's have a look. This one could go to oil ammo unload. I want to grab that to get back. There we go. What we have? Oh, in a chest close to you. This chest. Wait. Oh, that's a passive provider chest. That's... Oh, that's true. We wanted that one. We wanted to put the repair packs into that wagon. But we want to put a fast inserter into this one. That means that whatever we put into this wagon will be unloaded over here. I have to do it again because they preferred giving me the stuff instead of placing it. So everything we are loading into this chest will be unloaded and can be used by the construction bots at the oil area. Okay, please you go to... You go back now. Oh, just left. I wanted to go to manual to make it a bit faster. I knew the other train was going back, so why should I have to wait? There's really no need. But yeah. Okay, so now we have repair packs at the at that area as well. There's a lot of ammo on this belt. Why is there so much ammo? It stops here. Oh, yeah. This is flashing. That's fine. You flash away. You flash away now. I think I'm a bit tired. I wouldn't do that if I wasn't tired. Oh yeah, we might have space enough to get the Roboport in about here if we want to. But I guess we will do that manually. Oh, could get it over here, or we could get it over... Yeah, over here somewhere. No. Or of course the top and bottom. Well, yeah, over here we could also have underground belts, but that's about it. Ammo, that's the question. Ammo. Oh, this belt is empty. E more than 1, E more than 0. I don't understand why this is empty but not this. But okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. We should anyway change it, so that's fine. Yeah, should we change? Well, we shouldn't do anything else now. That's, yeah. That's how it is. We have done a lot today and we haven't gotten anything done. Yeah, we can't do anything about the coal. I'm thinking about the ammo. Do we really want to grab that much ammo anymore? Oh, maybe we should grab some ammo. I mean, we want 2 for 600, I guess. 600. And then these we don't need. Okay, but we have plastic again. As usual, not a lot. Let's grab that rock. Not a lot, but we have some plastic. How are we on barrels? I think we are pretty fine. How's the... how's these barrels? Or these chests? Oh, that's totally fine. We can fit a lot more. A lot more solid fuel in place. Light oil barrel, let's unload it just because we can. I think this one, yeah, let's add some more barrels. We shouldn't have problem with barrels anymore, at least. Let's add that just to empty this inserter. Let's get rid of that just to empty this chest. Oh yeah, of course they are giving me the stuff. I kind of did manage to forget about that. Let's get some more barrels in place, I guess. Then they can continue to give me stuff. There are actually logistic robots that are free. Oh, but no construction robots. Those are the ones emptying this chest. True, true. Let's have all of the barrels in the same row. 50 of those. Actually, let's empty that. Do we need any crude oil barrel? I don't think so. Heavy oil barrel? Yeah, why not? We have those already. Light oil barrel? Yes. Lubricant? Yes. Petroleum gas? No. Sulfuric acid? Yes. And what's this? Water? No. 50 of those, 50 of those, 50 of those, and 50 of those. Great, we have all of the barrels we need. This have been fixed. Let's add another chest. Actually, let's add a chest over there as well. Then let's get rid of this chest and that one. And just because we're over here, let's add the light oil barrels over here. There we go. Do we have enough? We don't have enough of those. Let's add some empty barrels. Thank you, robots. Should we place another barrel over there and get rid of this? Yes, we should. Chest, not a barrel. That's a chest. It's not a lot we get from it, but it's a little bit. And we get, I think we get a little bit more plastic now. Yeah, it looks like it, I think. A little bit more plastic. Let's follow the plastic. Let's play follow the plastic. Oh yeah, that's flashing just nicely. Let's not worry too much about that. What did we get? We don't have the resources to create those things yet. Oh, yeah, that's true. We do, well, half of the plastic goes to the left, but we are still creating stuff that requires red circuits, and that requires plastic. Well, this is no problem. That's fine. These... yeah, we have all of these that we need. So the thing that we need is 50 plus passive provider chests. We have that, and we do have some storage chests. That's great. Then we don't need to worry too much about that. We will have enough storage facilities. Do we want to do anything with the storage? Yes. Do we want to do anything with the storage? No. No. In a future episode, definitely. In this episode, no. Okay, let's follow the plastic to the left instead. Let's see how we get it into the research. Okay, half goes here, half goes up. And this is the one. Okay, so 1/4 of the plastic we are constructing is going into the purple research. And that's a fair amount, I think. The rest goes into... okay, over here. And it's not as many assembly machines, meaning that this will... well, yeah, since we are counting on using them fully, that means that this will fill up the plastic and this will still require plastic. I should really put limits to stop the plastic from even getting into this area. We have way too many red circuits and too many stuff produced already. We could stop everything. We should do that. We should definitely put lamps in this area. I don't know why we don't have lamps over here. Apart from that, oh, let's move that lamp over there. What about here? Yeah, it's really hard to see what we're actually doing over here. One lamp over there, one there, one here, over there, there, and one over there, I guess. Yeah, move that in as well. Then we have this. Well, that doesn't need a lamp. Other than that, I think we have been pretty good with placing lamps. Not over here and not by our furnaces, but in every other location. But. That's nothing we will look at too much now. Right now, I'm happy to say... Oh, I'm actually happy to see that we get some more science packs in place. But apart from that, I'm happy to say thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.